Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for my dearest Libras. Libra, we're going to take a look at the person you're meant to marry, and if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below in the description box. All right, let's get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my lovely Libras, please. And who is this person you're gonna marry? So we have the Ace of Pentacles, okay, so they could have strong earth in their chart. They're also showing up as the Five of Wands, okay. There could be some conflict here that brings you two together. It can also indicate that this person is experiencing some sort of conflict in their life when you meet them. It could also be that this person has a lot of people who are looking for their attention or want their attention. How they're viewing you, the Ten of Wands, okay? And the relationship, we see the Four of Swords. Okay, so for some of my Libras, this could be some type of reconciliation. Somebody here that really wants to invest in you. Now it could be an Aries, and you may want to check out the Aries reading. There could be messages in there for you. But I'm seeing here this Emperor's, this is somebody who's very successful. They're strong, they're strategic. This person knows what they want. And, you know, it feels like, you know, they know what they want and they know how to get it. I feel with the Ace of Pentacles, this person is going to be seeing a lot of potential with you right off the bat. But there may be something here that gives them a little bit of pause here with the Ten of Wands. Maybe they're feeling a little bit conflicted because they know that you're going through something pretty heavy. So they may kind of hold back or take things slow with you in the beginning here, Libra. All right, let's take a look and see. I do feel like this person is somebody who has a lot to offer, somebody who's either self-made or, you know, has done quite well for themselves. All right, with the Three of Cups, I see that this could be somebody who's within your community or around you. So this could be a friend, this could be a co-worker. Some of you, it may even be your boss. It could be somebody you see out and about, you know, in the neighborhood, you know, places you like to go, your favorite restaurant, club, you know, cafe. They're coming through as also having really, they have really strong fire in their chart here, Libra. So with the Strength card, Leo energy, this is somebody who's quite fiery. They're passionate. This is somebody who's successful. This is somebody who's bold. This is someone who's not afraid to take risks. And I do see that this will be quite a happy marriage here between the two of you with this Ten of Cups. This is somebody who's definitely not afraid to step up and take the lead when necessary. All right, so let's see. So we have the strong fire energy, but let's see if there's anything else my Libras need to know about this person or how else they'll be able to identify this person. All right, so this person may be a little bit jealous, and I could see that with the Five of Wands here. You know, they might be worried that there are other people vying for your attention, your affection. This person could be a little possessive, which could stem from infidelity in the past or insecurities that they have. But again, I feel like this person also is like, when they know what they want, they really go for it, and they're going to let people know that, you know, you're with them. They don't want anybody stepping in on this connection or trying to win you over. This person is very generous, so they put the needs of others first. So I see this person, you know, their love language may be gift giving. This could be somebody who's really going to wine and dine you. Or they're just, you know, this is somebody who's worked hard for what they have, and they're definitely going to want to share it with you, Libra. But I also see that they're going to be very generous, kind, and giving towards you, and especially in like the form of gifts, whether they're small, thoughtful gifts, or they're kind of, you know, flashy, go big or go home type gifts, right? So we also see that this person's going to be funny. You two are going to, you know, have a shared sense of humor. There's someone that's always going to keep you on your toes, keep you laughing, and, you know, a lot of fun and lighthearted energy with this person, unless someone tries to, you know, make a move on you or come in between you two, right? And we also see Capricorn energy. So this person's work and stability are high priority. They're reliable, A lot of you, they may have their own business or they're in a management role. They're kind of giving off CEO vibes, but this is definitely someone who's in a position of power. All right, that's what I'm getting. Like they're powerful, they're successful, they're driven, you know, they're a risk taker. But we also see this Five of Wands coming through. So again, there may be a lot of people that are also after their attention. And again, there may be some sort of conflict that brings you two together. So it could be, you know, it could be if you're out and about in the community and, you know, you're having trouble with someone, this person steps in and defends you. Maybe even you and this person have, you know, some of you, it could be like a little fender bender that you two have, right? And, you know, you get out of the car, you meet each other, and it's like, you know, you think you're going to be fighting with this person or angry or upset with each other, and it turns out, you know, there's something special here. So some sort of conflict like that could bring you two together. But I do feel also this person is not somebody who's afraid of conflict. All right. And we do get this energy of lurking, Libra. So for a lot of you, again, with that Three of Cups and the Strength card, this is somebody who's around you in some capacity, and they're, you know, and they're checking you out. So I'm getting secret admirer vibes. They might get a little bit frustrated if they see that, you know, a lot of people are, you know, after your attention or your affections. For some of you, this person is slender. Now, these are very specific physical attributes and messages that aren't going to resonate with all of you, and that's okay, but it is going to be confirmation for some of you. And we see other involvement. Oh, okay, so that really could be this Five of Wands here, and it may be why this person is a little bit jealous, because when you meet this person, they may have other involvements, and they may be just worried that you do too, or that you're going to reject them because of that. We also see that this person may have a jealous ex, or they may have had a toxic past in their, you know, in their relationship. So again, if they had a jealous ex and they were dealing with that, you know, that may have been something that they kind of bring to this connection. Okay, so just be aware of that. It does feel like it's a little bit of a toxic trait here, Libra, but again, I still think that, you know, it's something that you can address and set strong boundaries with, but just watch out for that, okay, within this connection. Yeah, because I see there's quite a bit of jealousy here in their past relationship. So again, and with you, I think they will bring that to the relationship, at least in the beginning. But I also see this being a happy and harmonious relationship. And so you may be also, they may also be healing from that, okay? And like I said, they may bring a little bit of it to your relationship, but I actually see it dissipating, you know, with you, okay? So let's see. How else will my Libras be able to know who this person is? Okay, they may go by a nickname. I'm seeing something like ending in an O. The name that came to me was Nico, but that's not going to be for all of you. Something CO at the end is kind of what I'm getting for their nickname. This person may dye their hair. So maybe when they were younger, they used to like switch up their hair color, use, you know, funky colors. Or some of you, they dye their hair or they dye their beard, covering up grays if they have a beard, right? This person may be bilingual. They can speak more than one language fluently. And your first kiss will be within 1 year from now. So for a lot of my Libras, this doesn't mean it's going to take a year for you to kiss this person, but this is more of an indication that you haven't been involved physically with this person. Okay, and Spirit's saying they also have a noticeable facial feature. For some of you, I am getting they have like facial hair, or they have, and it's quite manicured. You know, they like definitely, they look good, they look put together. They're kind of meticulous about that if this is somebody who has facial hair, because I know not all of you are into people who have or can grow facial hair. Okay, so just a really specific message for some of my Libras there. Let's go ahead and see. I also feel this person has a very intense penetrating stare or gaze is what I'm getting. Okay, so I feel like there's something about this person's eyes and the intensity that they look at you, okay, which is going to be, you know, how you know who this person is. Okay, Libras, also this person may have a career in social media. I definitely feel like this person could be, you know, could be an entrepreneur, or they could have a side hustle on social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, You know, they could work in graphic design or be a computer tech. Okay. I'm also seeing PR. Some of you, they work on the PR side of things. For some of you, this person is curvy, but whatever their curves might be, whatever their body type might be, you're going to be very physically attracted to this person. This person may be a little bit older than you, okay? And we also see that for some of you, this person may have, you know, short hair, you know, tapered, a buzz cut, you know, cropped, a fade with a part. Okay, I am reading for a lot of you, so again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And, you know, they're either going to be seeing you as wifey material, or this person, they're really looking for, you know, they're looking for stability, they're looking for partnership, they're looking for marriage, they're looking for, somebody to build a legacy with, to blend families with, someone to join their family, and they're reliable, they're confident, they're respectful, maybe even God-fearing. All right, so how they view you though, Libra, is the 10 of Wands. So I do feel like there is an energy of this person holding back because they know that you're going through something heavy. Again, it could be related to that conflict that I'm picking up on. They could know that you're in the process of a divorce or separation, or maybe a big move, or you just recently, you know, changed jobs, or you have a lot going on in your life. So this person's definitely going to be very analytical. They're going to be strategic about when they ask you out, how they come towards you, because this person is definitely somebody who wants success with you, you know, they want to do things at the right time. Again, but I also feel like this person has a little bit of that jealous streak, so they definitely don't want to wait too long here before they, you know, let you know that they've been checking you out or that they're interested. Okay, and we see the Ace of Wands, so this person is definitely very physically attracted to you. All right, I do think with two aces coming through, like immediately once they meet you, Libra, they're going to see and sense this potential to have something solid and secure with you, you know, despite any obstacles. But yeah, they're seeing you as double 10 of Wands here, Libra. So some of you, this person, you know, it knows, or when you meet this person, they know that you have a lot on your plate, or you're going through something really heavy. Some of you, this person may even help you move, or you might even be carrying something heavy when you meet this person. They may open the door for you. They may, you know, they may offer to help you carry some of this weight, is what I'm getting. All right, and with Temperance energy, I do feel like there could be serendipity. It feels like serendipity that brings you two together, but I have a feeling this person is sort of planning on putting themselves on your path, or in, you know, in your way. Temperance energy and the Four of Swords, I do think that this is going to be a very healing connection. And like I said, they do have a little bit of that toxic trait of jealousy, but I feel like with Libra, that was in their past relationship, and they may bring a little bit of it to your relationship, but with you, they're going to learn to love and learn to trust. Okay. And so I do feel like, you know, that may be part of the purpose of you two coming together, is to heal that. All right. Of course, it's not your job to heal anyone. And like I said, if it does arise in the relationship, you know, early on, just nip it in the bud. Okay. Set strong boundaries here with them if they're being jealous or possessive. All right, and they're viewing you here as damsel energy. See, this is what I get from that's the message I was just saying, that they see you as somebody who understands the nature of healthy romance, and they see that you're self-reliant. And I think you're also going to sort of inspire them to, you know, to show up in a healthier way within this connection, that there's certain things that, you know, that won't fly with you, that, you know, that maybe could fly or would fly with their ex. Okay, Libra, this person also sees you as an engineer. Maybe some of you do have a background in engineering, but they see you as somebody who's creative yet practical. And you're somebody who's a doer, somebody who can fix things, somebody who can find solutions to everyday problems. So they really do like that pragmatic side to you. And they also see you as very grounded, and they see you as, you know, loving. You may have a pet. They might really like your pet. You might be good with animals, okay, and they're going to find that to be very sweet and very endearing. But I love this message of the Four of Swords and Temperance energy, because I feel like this is going to be a very healing connection for both of you. And as I've said a bunch of times already in this reading, they may bring a little bit of that, you know, a little bit of toxicity from their previous relationship into yours. But again, you're gonna nip it in the bud, right? Or it's gonna be healed when you two are together. So let's see what else we need to know here. What other advice and guidance do we have for my Libras? Yep. Does this situation align with your values and your morals? Again, I feel like my Libras, you're going to stand up to this person, or you're going to put this person in their place. And I feel like they're going to course correct because they love you, because they want this to work. I love that message, because again, it's just like everybody has a little bit of baggage that they bring to the relationship, but there's like, this is a large part of the purpose of you two coming together. And it may seem like a small hurdle in the beginning. But again, you know, most relationships do take work. This person is going to be very loving and supportive of you. Okay. And you know, I see that. I feel them that they're going to be very generous. They're going to be somebody who's very reliable as well. And we see go slow. Yeah. So again, take time getting to know each other. Don't rush into anything here. All right, my lovely Libras. So let's go ahead and see anything else we need to know about this connection. Anything else my Libras need to know about this connection, please. Okay. So self-love, you know, that's the second time this message wanted to come through. It wanted to come through in this, in the Messages of Love Oracle deck. But, you know, love yourself first. And again, you may, you know, part of being in an energy of self-love is setting strong boundaries with someone, or, you know, telling and showing them how you want to be treated and what you will and won't stand for. And I feel like this person is going to be that much more attracted to you and really respect you for that, Libra. So we see real feelings. So you share true romantic feelings that are definitely worth exploring. And yeah, see, this is that forgiveness energy I'm picking up, that healing energy. Allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past. So I'm not saying that this is only going to be a healing relationship for them, but you know, they may also really help you heal by providing you love and support, you know, friendship. And you are worthy. So your worth doesn't depend on the other person. And I feel like you're going to really show that to this person. And I feel that's going to be kind of like a, you know, a nice lesson here for them. All right. So, you know, good on you, my Libras. Let's go ahead and see if we can get any important dates or times for my Libras here. So we see not likely, take steps to speed it up. All right. And now is not the right timing. All right. And try again a little bit later. And Spirit's telling you to trust in divine timing. I almost never get such vague messages, but again, I feel like it just may be different for all of you. Maybe this person is already around you in some capacity. For others of you, I do think there's going to be some serendipitous event or some sort of unexpected time, or at some unexpected time that this person comes into your life. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here, Libras. I do hope these messages help. Love and light. Take care.